I've been using Daring Audio pedals for well over a year now, and out of the three that I've got, this one has become my new favorite. This is called the Edge Activator HD. This pedal is sort of like an aural exciter, and it does a lot of things that a previous pedal that I owned used to do, but this one does it in a way that is more complementary to my playing style. I'm a pretty aggressive bass player, and what I want to show you today is how this can help you if you're an aggressive bass player and you want a little bit more grit and a little bit more bite out of your bass. This pedal is really good at that. So I'm going to show you that today, but first I'm going to go through the settings. We've got volume, blend, EQ. This is kind of a boost and cut, affected by this switch here. It's low and high. We've got a range, which is like a high-pass filter, determines how much of the frequency is affected by the pedal from the bass. The higher you go, the less low end is affected. The lower you go, the more high end is affected. And then you've got this gain knob. This is what I'm most excited about, and this is what really makes the difference for me. Then there's a crisp, smooth switch here. This switch will attenuate some of the high end. If it's too gritty for you, you can move it to smooth, and that'll attenuate some of the high end. And then, of course, you've got your on and off switch. Then your input, output, 1/4 inch, AC adapter, and then you can put a 9-volt battery on the inside. Now, what I wanted to do was I wanted to run through a myriad of basses and show you the difference between active and passive. I don't necessarily want to go through each one of these settings. I'm just going to leave them set exactly like I have them in my signal chain. And then I may go through the crisp smooth on a few of the basses, but not all of them maybe. But what you'll hear is the difference this pedal makes on each one of these basses. And just to give you an idea of what I'm prepared to show you, one of these basses is strung up with flat wounds. And I want you to hear what flat wounds sound like going through this guy. Now, to give you a rundown on the basses, this first one, this is a Stingray, Ernie Ball Stingray HH model. And yes, I do use both pickups, but I will set the switch during the demo to just the single pickup, which most Ernie Ball Stingrays have. Then I've got a Fender Precision bass. This is a deluxe. It does have an active passive switch on it. I'll leave it in passive mode, but this one also has the bridge pickup, so it's not just like a standard P bass. Although I will blend to the split P pickup at some point, just so you can kind of hear that. Next, I have a wall bass. This is a Mark I. Then I have a Rick 4003 with a Hipshot bridge, chrome bridge. And then I've got a Fender Jazz Deluxe 5-string. Unfortunately, I can't set that one to passive mode, but I'll try to get it to sound about like a passive bass would. And then I've got a red St. Blues strung with flat wounds.